All right, it's time now for our weekly Standing Together segment where we highlight organizations that share our commitment to advance the kingdom of God by championing faith, family, and freedom. And this week, we want to give attention to the Teacher Freedom Alliance, a new national organization that is working to protect the First Amendment rights of educators and to ensure that parents, not bureaucrats or union bosses, remain at the center of education. Joining me now is the new CEO of the Teacher Freedom Alliance, Ryan Walters, who assumed this role last week after previously serving as Oklahoma State Superintendent of Public Instruction. Ryan, welcome back to Washington Watch.
Thank you for having me, Tony.
Well, first off, start off by telling us a little more about the Teacher Freedom Alliance.
Well, thank you, Tony. You know, what we've seen are teachers that try to bring any kind of moral value to the classroom, any kind of conservative value, have been under attack from the teachers' unions, from the Federal Department of Education. President Donald Trump's done a great job of eliminating that Federal Department of Education. It's on its way out. But you have this teachers union that, again, pushes Marxism, pushes woke ideology in the classroom. And if you're a conservative teacher, you are absolutely thrown to the wolves. They attack you. They dox you. They are pushing a left-wing agenda. So the Teacher Freedom Alliance, we are here to support good conservative teachers from across the country who understand what education should be. It's about making sure kids get the education that their parents want for them, not a bureaucrat, not a left-wing teachers union, but a basic education where they understand academics, they understand moral value, they understand what the country was built on. We want patriotic Americans, and we're going to support those teachers, and we're building a teacher army, Tony, so that we can go out and get the classrooms back and create classrooms that will make America great again.
So, Ryan, you're going to go toe-to-toe with these woke liberal teacher unions, and you're going to do that, I guess, by building an army of volunteer teachers who say, you know what, I don't want any more of that. I need to have a collective voice with some of my like-minded colleagues.
That's right. That's right. So what we're doing is we're putting together thousands of teachers from across the country. We're in every state in the country, and we're going to continue to provide them all the support they need if they get sued by their district, by their union. And you've heard it time and time again. You know, if a teacher comes in with a cross necklace, they get sued. If they come in and there's a Bible verse somewhere, they get sued. We're going to have their back. We're not going to allow these left-wing activists to drive every good teacher out of the classroom. So we're building this community to go in and say, hey, we're some of the best teachers in the country. We're here to get education back. We're going to give them the supports that they need so that then they can go into the classrooms, teach our kids. We can't give up on this war, Tony. If they control the classroom, they win the future. And that's what the Marxist teachers unions have done such an effective job of. They control it. They have dominated our classrooms. They've indoctrinated our kids, and we're not going to stand for it another minute. We are going to destroy the teachers union.
All right, Ryan, how can teachers, and I know we've got a lot of teachers listening to the program across the country, how can they find out more about this new opportunity to take back the classroom away from the unions?
Teachers, come sign up at the teacherfreedomalliance.com. Sign up. We have your back. We are going to provide you the best professional development in the country. We're going to make sure you're protected when the unions come after you, and we're going to make sure that you are in a community full of like-minded teachers that want to make America great. We are absolutely so excited about this work. And please, anybody, even if you're not teachers, sign up. We want to have your support, to have your help. This is the battle for the future of the country. We've got to take the classrooms back, and this initiative is growing, and we want you a part of it.
So I assume, Ryan, that you're going to be having a gathering of these teachers, I would imagine, at some point in time?
Next summer, we're going to have a huge summit, Tony. We had hundreds of folks show up already at our last summit, and so we're going to make it even bigger this next summer. So we want all the teachers to attend. We want parents, grandparents, anybody who wants to be involved in this effort, because, again, it is going to take all of us to beat back. You know, the teachers union is the biggest donor to the Democratic Party in the country. They use anything at their disposal to push their indoctrination, to push their Marxist schemes. So we need all the help we can get. And again, we are absolutely in this to win it. And so, yes, sir, we're going to have the biggest summit ever next summer.
Now, what are you going to do about those places where teachers are being forced to join these unions?
We're going to take the unions on. We're going to take the fight to them. We have got to get back to right to work. Unions can't control schools. We're seeing it in blue states all over the country. What do? They force you to join the union. Then they take your union dues and weaponize it politically.
Right.
And I don't know if you saw Randy Weingarten last week. She had a teacher come up to her and go, I don't agree with all the political spending. And she said, well, then you should just leave then, because we're not going to stop. I mean, they are just unabashed.
They take your money and use it against you, contrary to your values and your political persuasion. All right, Ryan, we're almost out of time, but one final question for you. Does this mean you have to leave Oklahoma, or are you able to stay in the Sooner State?
I'm staying in I'm going to stay in the Sooner State. Love the Sooner State. Oklahoma, I'm an Okie for life there, so absolutely get to stay in Oklahoma, and we're going to continue our outreach to all 50 states.
Well, I can tell you those Oklahoma values are good, and I hope you take those all across the country into classrooms. So we're going to be tracking this very, very closely, and look forward to having you back on as that next big event takes place. We'll help you promote it.
Thank you, Tony. Appreciate your work.